Can y'all hear me? Let me see. Let me make sure. I think we back. We back. Nope, it's not the mic. There we go. All right, we back up in this thing. We back up in this thing, and we are going to go over, unfortunately, some horrible news where two teenagers lost their life um, dealing with a teacher slash gangster at the same time. This guy was a fifth grade teacher and a rolling 20s Crip gang member here in Atlanta. I know that's confusing because you think that you're an educator, that you're out to protect kids, you're out to help them grow and learn. But apparently he was a former football player turned fifth grade teacher. But at the same time, in his spare time, he was a gang member and the gang come before his family. So here we go. Let's go over this story.
In the gang murder of two children. Clayton County prosecutors are telling us how they used video and other evidence to win that conviction. Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Winnie obtained some of that video.
Michael White, about 9 days before the murders on Libby Lane, inside of the Rolling 20 Crips headquarters in DeKalb County.
There were tears being shed when the first guilty was texted to us.
What we're looking at is Michael White right here in the middle with other gang members.
Michael White led a double life. Teacher of fifth grade children at Tony Elementary in DeKalb County and hardcore Rolling 20s Crips gang member. And that led him into a double murder of two children, 11-year-old Tatiana Coates and her 15-year-old brother Davion on Libby Lane in Jonesboro, October 22nd, 2016. Say Clayton County Deputy Chief Assistant District Attorney Lakarian Blunt.
He was kicking indoors at night and killing children and going and teaching children in the morning.
And Assistant DA Sheila Francois.
2 innocent lives were lost.
They had nothing to do with gang activity.
They had nothing to do with gang activity.
Prosecutors Blunt and Francois say Monday a Clayton County jury convicted White of 44 counts, including murder and gang charges.
Evidence suggested ultimately someone else was the trigger man.
Yes, 2 people.
But he's just as guilty under the law.
Just as guilty. Party to a crime. Once he kicked in that door and ran in that house with a shotgun in his hand, he's guilty as every last other person in that house.
Ms. Blunt says Tatiana and Davion's mom had taken in another family out of the goodness of her heart, but a teen in the family she took in was a Rolling 20s Crip and had stolen guns from the gang's DeKalb County headquarters. And that's what brought White and other gang members to the house where the 2 children were shot to death. Prosecutor Blunt says she used videos and photos showing White with other gang members to establish White's gang membership for the jury, along with a gang roster with White's handwritten name on it. And she and Ms. Francois used witness testimony in the resemblance between a sketch of one of the home invaders and White to put White in the house, though the defense disputed it.
We had 2 co-defendants come and testify.
His lead attorney, Bruce Harvey, said by phone Michael White had successfully embarked on his teaching career after playing college football. Harvey said this case is a tragedy in many respects, but at the trial, the emotion of the situation outran the evidence the state presented. He said several witnesses testified to help themselves, and the defense team will continue to fight the sufficiency of the evidence and what he believes to be an unjustified conviction. Chris Sperry told us he's a prosecutor in Fulton County now, but handled the original Michael White indictment in Clayton County.
It may take several years, but if you are gangbanging in Georgia, the state of Georgia is going to hold you accountable.
Clayton County DA Tasha Mosley credits Clayton County Police with a great investigation, but says society is losing the gang war.
We've got to change as society and understand that the fight is not when they're in high school or heck, even in middle school. The fight begins the day that they're born.
Mark Winnie, Channel 2 Action News.
And the fight that begins the day that they're born is because they're placed in situations where they have to fight. Kids shouldn't be placed in situations where they have to fight. They should be placed in situations and in loving households so they can just be kids. We always have to attach this struggle to our children, and it shouldn't. I don't know what went wrong in this young man's life to where he wanted to go on gangbanging and being in the streets. I don't get it. And it's unfortunate. My condolences to the family. Teenage kids, imagine what these people are going through. Their kids lost their life over a teacher being involved. Can you imagine that? And I know they're saying he didn't pull the trigger, but he was there. What would be going through a teacher's mind that they are present with young kids to unalive teenagers? So if this ain't a time to change our culture, to change what we go through with all this stuff going on in the world. We got people jumping in front of cars and doing some things. I still got this video, people. I'm going to show you this one. But I want y'all to get ready for this live, this next live, because we got to show. I can't show the ones that I want to show. So we're going to keep showing y'all while our world is being turned upside down. We got people in the street doing this. We got football coaches that are teachers that are masquerading as gang members on the side. Like, what are we going to do? Look at this. Are we going to change society or not? Look at this thug. Look at this thug. We already got this white thug problem we got in America. We have a white thug problem and we have a gang problem. But these white thugs are in the streets. And now we have teenagers being unalive. If you ask me, this is chaos. When are we going to bring some justice, some law and order back to where it's supposed to be in society? If you choose to be bad, then, you know, it's a race to you when you get caught. But you shouldn't be able to get away with this in the United States. You shouldn't be able. And thank God this teacher didn't get away with what he got away, or get away with what he was participating in. And so my thing is the good people, the educated, or whatever you say you are, if that's who you are as a person, is this okay, what you're seeing? This is not a Democrat, Republican. This is a good versus evil. The story about what this young man is doing is happening all over America. I just showed y'all a story where a woman got unalived, and I got an update for that story. She was unalive because she was talking about a post. She was talking about posting another person's deceased relative. And so I'm not giving that as a justification, but I'm saying this world, we have no sympathy, no empathy, no respect for life. And if we don't get that in order, where do we go? It don't matter how much money you make. It don't matter how many cars you got, how many girls you got, what your future plans are. Somebody can come and snuff you out that quick because this world is moving around with such anger, such divisiveness and no connection and nothing. And you can piss me off. I might want to hit you in the mouth. I might want to do something to you, but that doesn't mean I got to do it. I got a life that's worth living. I'm going to stop my life and unalive you or hurt you when I got all of this going on. So what do people have going on that they can just hit the pause button on their own life and unalive somebody else? Do you think this is a video game? But hey, man, that's my time. I'm about to finish this workout. And then hopefully we can get into a nice long live that I start here and finish up on Patreon. Y'all have a blessed rest of y'all day. My condolences to the family. My prayers go out to all around the world, Minnesota, Chicago, all these sanctuary cities. I don't think you guys knew what you voted for, but hopefully you see the results of it. If you do it again, it's your bad, and I got nothing to do with it. But I don't think you knew what you was getting yourself into. So hopefully you guys can, start thinking about the decisions you're making through your emotions. That's my time. I'm up out of this thing. I'm gone.